Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope everyone is having an amazing, wonderful Wednesday. And just give me, I'm trying to multitask, y'all. So, I know I can't multitask because I can't talk and try to do some things. So let me just get in here. I want to make sure that I see the live. If you're there and you can hear me clearly, say hello. Say hello. Um, and then I am going to put that there. So that is there. Hello, Miss Ophelia. Where your people's at? How are you? I hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna, even though I can't hear, I'm gonna put this up because I don't want it hanging. Um, Here we are. Hey, Miss Tasia. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Lynn. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Wisdom Wednesday. So, if you are new here, you can put in I'm new. If you watch the replay, hashtag replay and put I'm new. If you're an oldie but goodie, say, you already said hey because you know the rules. But just to reiterate what's been happening, um, I decided that last week during our last Wisdom Wednesday that I was going to start sharing messages from the Divine Feminine Oracle card deck, which is embodying love. And so this is the deck that I am using as our resource for our weekly discussions over the next few weeks. So I am excited because this is one of the new decks, one of three new decks that I received, and I am excited to share it with you all and share the messages. And as always, once I share the message and we conclude, I will post the image of the card inside of the group so you can really see it up close. Some people like to hold it like a magnifying glass. I'm like, let me see what's going on. Let me see what this picture really entails or details. So when I come into my office each time, I do my work around my office, and then I listen to what the energy says to me. And then because we're using the oracle cards, I start shuffling the deck and I work through them. And then whichever one falls out, or whichever the one is the last card at the top of the deck after my shuffling, that is the card that the message will be. That the message will, that is the card that will be used as the message that I share. Y'all, the brain is moving really quickly and got to catch up with my tongue. So today I did some work. And some of you may have received an email. I'm trying to get good at this whole email thing because I know people don't like to receive a lot of emails. I'm one of those people. But if you're doing good today, press the number 1 in the comments. I want to make sure everybody's feeling good. The energy is a little bit up. I ain't going to tell y'all what's going on with me. Let me just say, getting old is not a joke. Getting mature is not a joke. Um, so, hi Malicia, see you soon, girlfriend. Um, let me put on my dirty eyes because I didn't clean these one bit. Okay. So, today's card, I love her. All the queens in the house. So today's card is Queen Esther. Today's card is Queen Esther. So let's talk about Queen Esther. Queen Esther, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. My ego is in service to my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. Queen Esther. When your soul selects her card, the ego has a timetable that the soul couldn't care less about. When we are feeling stressed or threatened in some way, fear can be exceptionally loud and can inform the ego to work overtime in trying to get something accomplished or to manipulate something to happen. We never would think that it was ego, would we? Wow. The natural flow of energy that's always at work behind the scenes, the universe's capacity to assist us, then gets blocked. Some of y'all better let go ego. When we are in service of love, we are following the dictates of our soul. And when the ego is in service of the soul, divine timing ensues. Esther mastered this art, even under extreme duress. She listened wisely to her soul. She became a queen by letting her love for her people inform her feminine intuition powers. This is her imperative trust. Trust that everything is aligning in divine timing. Trust your soul voice. Everybody write trust in the comments. Let me reread that again. This is her imperative. Trust that everything is aligning in divine timing. Trust your soul voice. The soul voice meditation. What do I intuitively know will happen in divine timing for me? The intention. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust my soul's divine timing. So, what's so interesting about this message when we think about it is how some of us are members of the need to control anonymous community. Got to control everything and have a list of when things are supposed to happen, when they are supposed to manifest in our life, instead of standing back or stepping back and viewing it and allowing the universe to allow it to flow to you in the timing that it's supposed to. I mean, really think about this. Think about some of the challenges that you may have experienced in your life, and you're like, when is this going to be over? When is this going to be over? When am I going to win? Why do it always feels like I am losing? When? Okay, you look, universe, I'm on a time schedule. I need some things to happen to me like last week, and you a little bit slow. But you have to trust that it's happening in its divine timing. Because perhaps in the process, there are some lessons that you need to learn or relearn that you perhaps missed the first go round. It's like when we are making shifts in our lives, perhaps relationships, when we think about the relationships that we have, and perhaps we keep attracting the same type of people, whether it is a romantic relationship, whether it's a friend relationship, whether it is a professional relationship. Something in the process is you keep attracting the people that perhaps are not ideal for you in that moment. And you're like, universe, when are you going to start showing me some different people? When are you going to start positioning different people in my life? Well, universe is like, when are you going to start doing something different? Because some of the behaviors that you have or you are working through not having any longer, it's going to be requiring you to let go of them. And when you start letting go of those, some of those not so positive behaviors, and start inviting in more positive behaviors, then the people who are attracted to those new positive behaviors are going to start showing up talking about, hey, Malicia, how you doing, girl? I've been waiting for you. Hey, Tasia, girl, you have been, for some reason, we just could never connect, but I've been waiting on you. Because sometimes when people feel the energy of the not so positive energy, and you be like, well, damn, why can't good ever happen in my life? Well, shit, good can't ever happen in your life because you always thinking about bad. That's one of the reasons why we keep doing these little exercises to not only shift your energy, but shift your mindset of thinking that everything is woe is me. Why things don't ever work out for me? Why they always winning and I'm always losing? How they always get that better job, that better raise, that new business partner, that bigger house, that nicer car? How they always get that? How they always traveling over there, going to see this and connecting with this person? How they always do that? Their energy attracts them. So if you want to be a magnet for something different in your life, you have to be willing to shift things a little bit. You have to be willing to get uncomfortable. You have to be willing to say, okay, this discomfort or this dis-ease is just temporary. But then here you come with that big question. Well, shit, Tina, how long is the temporary? Because it feels like I've been in a temporary moment for a couple of years now. Well, what have you done differently in a couple of years now? I'm just saying. You have to trust. But in the midst of your trust, it doesn't mean that you just sit back there and do nothing. Shifts require your active participation. It's funny because, see, y'all don't even realize that a lot of times I be giving y'all homework and y'all don't even know it's homework. So now y'all going to be like thinking it now. Like, when you deal with me, when Tina posts something, is this a test? Is this one of Tina's tests? Everything I share, everything. Everybody write everything in the group. Everything. Write everything in the chat. Technically, it's not a test. It's to help you shift your mindset. See, most of the times people will tell me, oh, Tina, I can't do that. That's hard. Like, imagine this. I want you, everybody to imagine this. Imagine that I had said, take the 30 days of October, 31 days of October, and I want you to write down 30 things that make you happy. The first thing that would have come out of some people's mouth is, I can't do that, that's hard. I can't do that, that's hard. I mean, you can't sit down and write down 30 things that make you happy. So y'all see what I did? For those of you who did the assignment, you find it hard to write down 30 things in about a 15-minute time period. So I switched it up on you. Alright, you can't write 30 things that made you happy in your lifetime? In your lifetime. I mean, some of us, we 40, 50, 60 years old, and you couldn't write down 30 things that made you happy. 31, I keep saying the one. So, I shifted. Every day, I want you to find one thing that made you happy in your day. Go ahead, y'all write in the comments. You smart. Yeah, I'm smart. So every day I want you to, let's switch this around, because I'm not living in a space of doubt and excuses. I just can't do that no more with y'all, with some of y'all. So I'm like, okay, let's do this a different way. Let me help you a different way. Every day before you lay your head on your pillow, I want you to find one thing that made you happy in the day. Now, some of y'all did it, and then some of y'all still chose not to do it. I don't got time. Okay, but you got excuses. As long as you choose to live in your excuses, that is the place, that is the destination that you will always be driving towards. That's the destination you're always going to be driving towards. Metal to the pedal, doing 70, down 85, 95, whatever your 5 is, that's where you're going to be stuck. You have to start removing, well, you don't have to. Perhaps choosing to start removing the excuses and the doubt in order to experience different. When you want different in your life, you start identifying every reason of why you want it and what it's going to take to make it happen. Let go of ego. Start trusting the process, but first you got to start the process. And it's amazing what you will discover, or perhaps rediscover, about you. This amazing, beautiful woman in the mirror who is ready for something different in her life, is ready to start attracting the abundance that she is worthy and deserving of having. Open up your hands and heart to receive it. Stop pushing it away. Universe wants you to have it, but you keep walking around with your fists clutched, your arms crossed. You ain't welcoming it in. You ain't inviting in something different. And when you do this, it's how are you shifting your mind? Are you telling yourself you're worthy of having it? I'm worthy of having this experience. I'm worthy of having this abundance. I'm worthy of having this type of person in my life. It really is about being willing to make a mindset shift for what you desire. And to trust. And to do the work. I honestly, it's funny because I shared probably about a week or two ago inside of the group about taking the initiative to do certain things, but recognizing that everyone does it in their own timing. And my addition to it is, at what point are you so sick and tired that you say, I gotta do it? Because what that shit look like over there, I am so tired of looking at it. I am so tired of feeling this way. And I deserve it. Trust me. Trust me. I want everybody to write trust. I'm seriously, trust me on this. I want you to write it. I want you to speak. I want you to say it to yourself right now. Trust. Trust. If you choose to trust, don't stay stuck in the doubt. Don't even let it creep in. If you choose to trust, the universe is going to reward you. Seriously, ask for what you desire and then trust. Don't be so concerned about when is it going to happen or how it's going to happen. You just do your part. You do the work. You trust. And the universe is going to respond. Now, if you think you're just going to put it out into the atmosphere and not do nothing, then that's not how it works. The energy must be reciprocal. What energy are you willing to pour into it? In order for you to receive. That is today's message. Simply trust and remove ego. Universe, all you desire, universe really wants to give it to you. But in the process, there's some lessons that need to be relearned. The universe is like, oh shit, she didn't get it the first time, let us help her out again. Maybe she'll get it and she'll do things differently. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week and enjoy this amazing Wisdom Wednesday. Take care.